For our latest music video for Sister Crayon, we wanted to do something that was unique from a technical standpoint, as just an exploration. And so we thought of this idea of recreating the look of large format portraiture.
So we have
working with Jesse Dana, he and I came up with an idea of actually using a large format camera with some custom adjustments to be able to record an image off of the background glass. And so we set out to explore.
And yeah, something in there. Slow down. Stop moving. Go a little lower.
My life, I felt you coming down, but even prayer fell so what? Now I finally sing it complete, say so. Nothing's gonna change until we both know.
So this is day 2 of camera tests. See what happens.
It's actually kind of already there. Kind of right on. Nothing about this is practical.
Yeah.
This is like entirely impractical, but it's unique. So you focus the medium format camera so that the image is focused on the ground glass plane, and then you also have to focus the Super 35 camera onto that ground glass.
Because of how this camera works, there's a lot of vignetting that happens. That's sort of the camera obscura sort of effect. So we're figuring out either how to minimize that effect or light to kind of work with it. There's a lot of fall off that happens around the edges. So we're sort of playing around with that. Thinking about like,
Yeah, there's some amount of that we could do digitally. Sure.
It's all digital, right?
Yeah.
So when you're focusing on space, that lens is, I mean, it's like 2 inches closer to the glass, and the vignetting just goes away. I mean, basically, that's what I was saying. It's the distance to the glass. So how do you change that without changing the focus?
And the focus changes with it.
just out of the sake of testing, Jesse decided that it would be better for the cameras to be 7 feet apart. So it's gonna be a little challenging. That's the most impractical thing ever. And action. But it's so good. It's like totally viable. That's fucking crazy.
It's great.
I'm gonna take a snap of photo. We have a working prototype, and we know what needs to happen to make this thing work to get the right image that we're looking for. We're trying to figure out how to actually lock these two cameras in a working proximity that's not this janky rig. And then we also have to figure out a few things like focus and just general camera movement. And then the next phase after that is going to be how we like this thing and how we actually film the performance. Jesse had this gear custom made for us, so we got this rig set up so it'll fix to the front plate focusing piece.
Right now it's 8 feet long. It's probably going to get a little smaller. Our hope is that it gets a little smaller.
So we just saw the dance performance, that's sort of our first draft rehearsal showcase, and then from there brainstorming kind of what the possibilities are with dance and Tara's performance. And so Esme showed us some stuff. Tara then gave us, her thoughts and showed us some performance, singing the song, and then, we saw how the two of them interacted for sort of a first time.
We've been working on how to achieve a particular look and how to get across this style and this feeling, but now we have to combine all of the technical constraints that we've created for ourselves with the reality of actually filming a video. And so today was really good to see kind of what the scope of performance was going to be, and now we can start tailoring kind of our technically constrained camera and all that kind of stuff to fit with what we actually have to shoot. This is the first time we've taken an appropriate amount of time to prep the video.
That's what it is.
You should take your time knowing me.
But basically, that's what I'm saying.
I can take my time. I'm not going anywhere.
Like, stand there, please.
Something else.
We are. You want to walk it in? And yeah.
I was so lost before.
All right, everyone. This is our first take of the day. It's gonna be messy. Let's have fun.
So my AC, Teresa, the focus throw from Tara, like moving 6 inches, required Teresa to spin the focus wheel like 3 or 4 times, like 1,000-degree rotation or whatever. And then we were on the ground, and so she had to be in like an office chair on wheels and have somebody dragging her around, matching the camera, so that she could actually manage focus while the camera's like swinging wildly left and right.
All right, and everybody ready? Mm-hmm. Cue playback.
You should take your time loving me. I can take my time anyway. I'm not going anywhere at all. That's what they all say.
Make your way down. Make your way down.
That's a wrap on Three Amigos Part 2.
So we had this goal of doing live action, large format portraiture as sort of the original kind of creative brief, and we pulled it off. At every point where we hit a wall, we were able to find a solution, and we kind of kept moving forward. And at the end of the day, we ended up with this ridiculous, insane thing. But we were looking over the footage after the fact, and it is something that I've never seen before.
It's sort of this exploration of I don't quite know what it's going to be, and there are so many moving factors that they're just unknowns until we actually get here on the day. We're taking sort of older techniques and ideas and turning it into something that is a different version of itself, and that was sort of part of the exploration, while still focusing more on using that to focus on the performance and the artistry and taking some time to nuance that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, I think we ended up with a very sort of simple and elegant video that is going to completely betray the insane amount of work that went into it.
All this work for something that seems so effortless.
Yeah, exactly.
But nobody appreciates subtlety. So there it is. I do.
Mm-hmm.